Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Bras for a Cause 2025 is Saturday, April 12th at the Carl Craft Civic Center in Hedrick. Dinner is provided by Bubba at 4:30. There's a free will donation, plus a silent auction from 4:30 to 9 p.m. And of course, the live bra auction starts at 6 p.m., modeling by the Hedrick Volunteer Firemen. All proceeds to benefit our local communities. For more information about Bras for a Cause 2025, contact Lori Hornback at 641-777-4252. Get ready because Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys are coming to Sigourney on Saturday, April 26th at Enchanted Events, 20595 255th Street, just south of Sigourney. Order your tickets online by going to enchantedeventsvenue.com or find the Enchanted Events Facebook page for the ticket links. There are 3 different ticket options: general admission, VIP, or reserve. Doors open at 7 and the cash bar and band starts at 8. It's Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys, Saturday, April 26th at Enchanted Events, just south of Sigourney. I'm live on the air. Welcome in. Steve and Neil, we're running late. My computer was giving me issues. Stupid technology. God, tell you what. The nerve.
And then he just tells his computer, we're going to leave you off.
Yeah, we're going to leave you off for right now. Hi, Neil.
Wow. Hey, buddy. How's it going this morning? Happy Thursday. Is it really? For real?
Not too bad.
Oh, good.
It's not too bad of a day.
Well, that's cool.
I mean, it's Thursday, April 3rd.
Yeah, there's nothing special about a Thursday.
Other than it being April 3rd.
I guess.
April 3rd. Hey, we do thank Brothers Market in Sigourney. They are gladly our headline sponsor here on Steve Shuttler Media, Just Another Morning Show. They've got that snazzy new commercial plays at the beginning of the show. It's well done. Savings are made simple at Brothers Market. Did you know that, Neil?
I did know that. Yes, I did. Yep, use the app.
Yeah, you can get that app. Check out the website. You know why?
Why?
You can see what digital coupons they've got. You can maybe earn some rewards.
Yeah.
See what the deal of the week is. And, shopping deals, as it says there.
I like saving my rewards on my app and get a free case of water.
Oh.
Yeah, my goal is once a week to get a free case of water.
Well, good for you. Got to drink that water. Stay healthy.
Yes, you do.
Brothers Market in Sigourney, our headline sponsor. We go to Oski Dental. They sponsor our studios. Oh, is our friend here today?
Toothy, you seem like every time you come on anymore, you're just like rolling out of bed or something.
Yeah, it's like you're hesitant.
It's like, come on, man.
And what happened to his tap dancing shoes from last week?
Oh, boy. The rumor has it that those weren't actually his.
Oh.
He'd stole them.
Oh.
Yeah. And
they give them back to
No. I don't know what happened, but yeah, they were not his. He's not really a certified tap dancer at all.
Oh. Well, I thought he had moves taught to him by Fred Astaire.
He lied.
Oh.
He's a con artist. So, but man, he's got some good teeth, two of them. So,
Neil, why don't you tell us about Oski Dental?
Oski Dental. In Oskaloosa, give them a call at 641-673-4845. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Schuster. They're always accepting new patients. I hate this light because it's in my way. Oski Dental. They'll file all your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta Dental provider located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. What the heck was that? Did Toothy just like get a... Did somebody tickle him? That would be more... that was... Oh, boy.
If you're not going to do Toothy, I might do Toothy. We need more Toothy in this show.
Why are you trying to make fun of me? Who's this fool talking like
Oski
me?
Dental Studios, Brothers Market. Thank all of our big sponsors. Of course, our studio is located right above Barnwired on the south side of the square in Sigourney. Let's move on to our weather. Oh, weather sounder.
Weather sounder. You know what that means?
It sounds like weather.
For the weather. And today's weather,
indeed.
Man, I tell you, I am sick and tired of the wind.
It is wind. It's been windy.
This morning,
Ridiculous.
especially.
Yeah.
So today's forecast brought to you by the Garden Gate. Increasing clouds, a high near 56, and wind gusts up to 20 miles per hour today.
That's not too bad.
No, it's not. But
Pretty
be nice,
decent day.
Be nice for a still day. Mostly cloudy tonight, low around 40. Not as bad of winds. Showers likely tomorrow, but mainly in the afternoon. Increasing clouds, a high near 53. Tomorrow night, showers likely. Mostly cloudy, low around 40. Oh, some of them winds back up to 20. Bring it on. And Saturday, mostly cloudy and a high near 51.
And breezy.
This is not short
Don't forget
weather.
the breezy.
It is
on Saturday.
breezy.
I was going to chime in
Yeah?
here that we did have the storm system, rain system that moved through, so 2 nights ago now, and then into yesterday morning, brought in a little over an inch.
I forgot to ask you that yesterday.
Yeah.
How much
so,
there was.
yeah, between overnight, a couple nights ago, and into tomorrow morning, or yesterday morning, we had over an inch of rain here in Sigourney.
We'll take it.
So, yeah.
Need every drop.
Current conditions here in southeast Iowa. Let me hit the old refresh button. Humidity at 70%. Winds are northwest at about 10 to 15. Barometer 29.92. Dew point at 31. And currently, according to the National Weather Service here in downtown Sigourney, Iowa, we have 43 degrees. Your weather from the Steve Shetler Media Weather Lab, brought to us by the Garden Gate in Sigourney. Thanks, meteorologist Neil Crott.
Not a problem.
Let's do our this or that. It's brought to us by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty. Ooh. You were just saying yesterday, I think, that you hadn't been in a gym like ever.
Not to work out. No.
You just go to hang out?
No, don't even do that. I mean,
Oh.
gives me a complex.
You just go
when
to
I
smell
in there.
the sweaty socks or what?
No, I mean, I've been in a gym once or twice. I don't know why, but probably scouting. I don't know.
Looking for girls. All right, so if you had to be in a gym, are you doing cardio or are you going to do some weightlifting? You going to show the guns or are you going to build up some endurance?
Boy, I
do you
need
think?
both.
Yeah.
I would probably go cardio at this.
I mean, you could walk on the treadmill if you wanted to.
I guess. Why would you want to? I mean, come on.
So
cardio.
I'd probably get on the treadmill before I embarrass myself by lifting weights.
What'd you used to lift back in high school? Yeah, how much iron could you pump?
Deadlift of 750.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Oh, man.
250
You're a monster.
girls. I don't know.
Wow.
750 cans of pop is
There you
what
go.
I deadlifted to my
go.
mouth, along with 750 handfuls of jelly beans.
Absolutely.
That's why you don't get this body. It doesn't come easy.
Well,
You have
people
to-
think that we're just lazy. You know what it is? I mean, you have to strive for something this perfect.
Exactly.
Don't strive for this. It's not worth it.
Question of the day goes up at noon each day on Facebook. It's sponsored by Amy's Salon House and Spa, 202 North Main, Sigourney. What movie can you watch over and over again?
Tombstone.
Oh, did you watch it? Did you do it in honor of your hero, Val Kilmer?
Watched it last night again. Probably, I don't know. I don't even know how many times I've watched that movie.
I'll be your Mike Huckabee. What's he say?
Mike Huckabee.
I did that on purpose.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
There you go. Or you're Mike Huckabee.
You're Mike Huckabee.
I thought in Tombstone, they did a fabulous job of making him look like near death.
Oh, yeah.
With his pale complexion,
yeah.
his sweaty skin.
Yeah, it was
That
awesome.
Good stuff. Yeah.
So, yes, I did. That is one of the movies I could watch over and over again.
I've got a few.
Oh, here we go.
I have like yearly viewings of Gravity.
Oh.
I love the movie Gravity.
Only
I just
watched
think
it
it's
once.
so intense.
Yeah.
Like I get I've seen it a bazillion times, but I still get nervous.
Really?
There's anxiety involved in watching the movie Gravity. Love it. The space junk, it's coming back around. It's coming back to get you.
Yep.
It's coming down to get with you.
I need to watch that movie again.
There's Gravity. There's Signs.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love Signs.
That's a good one.
I love Cloverfield.
Oh, man.
The big monster.
Yeah.
The handheld camera movie.
Yes.
Love it. I Am Legend.
That's a good
Love
movie.
it.
Yes, that is a really good movie. I could watch that. Yeah.
And all the original 3 Lord of the Rings movies.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah.
No. Stay away.
Why are you such a jerk on
I'm
Lord
not a
of the
jerk.
Rings?
I've never watched them. Never read them.
Orcs.
Just
Trolls. Little fellas. Guy from Iowa that's in the show.
Oh, yeah? Who's that?
Come on, man. Frodo.
That helped.
Elijah Wood.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Come on, man.
Frodo.
Frodo. Hello, Frodo. May I help you, Frodo?
I guess there is one more for me, too.
Precious.
The Blair Witch Project.
Oh,
No, I'm just-
scary.
That stupid movie.
You don't like Blair Witch? Or does it scare you? Are
No.
you a girl?
It ticks me off. It's like them paranormal activity movies, I think they were called.
Activity
What
movies?
was it called? Paranormal Activity.
Oh, never saw those.
Well, I saw the very first one, and I thought, well, you guys are done. Because the whole time they had me. I thought it was real.
I wasn't.
The whole time I'm thinking, wow, this is messed up. People have to live like this. And then at the end, they got credits. And the mom's name isn't the real name. I'm like, what? These were actors?
Let's bring in Josh Clubb into
this
this
is messed
equation.
up.
Josh,
You were in the Blair Witch Project, weren't you, Josh?
Absolutely. Yep.
Yes.
I was
were you the witch? We never saw the witch.
No, I was remodeling that house that she died at the end.
Oh, where the guy in the corner?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's he doing in the corner
I don't know.
at the end of
He was
Blair
just
Witch?
there.
I don't want to know.
He was just there. I was just nailing up some sheetrock.
You're like,
just watched.
I don't know what's happening.
Yep.
You guys keep doing. Well, if anybody sees this, I love you, Mom. Snot. What is going on with that guy in the corner at the end of the movie?
I forgot all about that part.
Let's go
of
back
it.
30
know.
years and discuss Blair Witch Project. What's
Yeah.
going on there?
That whole movie was, I don't know. It was good at first, and then at the end, you're like, no, this something about
It left
tipped
you
me off.
wanting more.
Yeah.
And they should have just left it that way.
Yes.
They should never have ever
No.
done the sequels.
No.
All of them were complete and total rubbish, Neil. Rubbish.
Wow, that's
Garbage. I have strong opinions.
harsh. Man.
Hey, we got Josh Clubb here. Josh, did you have an opinion on cardio or weightlifting?
We know what he's gonna say.
No.
You know,
No, just simply
You don't-
no.
I'm past that. But no, I'd say weightlifting if I had to do one or the other.
All right.
Keep this build up.
well, we're all kind of
Yeah.
buff daddies here.
Yep.
And then,
Are
did
you
you
guys
have a
looking
movie?
at who I'm looking at, or I mean, no offense, guys. But I don't think any of us are.
The gun show.
Which way to the beach? Is it over?
Yeah. What movie can you watch over and over again, Josh?
Any stupid comedy. Step Brothers, Super Troopers, the Ted movies. I can any of them I can watch over and over again. Serious movies, probably like The Martian, Castaway.
Ooh, that's a good one. Castaway
Yeah.
is one also I can get roped back
beach
into
ball.
pretty easy. Huh.
Martian. I forgot about The Martian.
Yeah.
Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Pretty good book. All right.
Book. Listen to him.
Yeah, you and I
read.
have had our entertainment conversations on our many road trips the last few months. We don't really watch the same types of movies, but
No.
that's all right. I like the
No.
apocalyptic
dark movies and you like the comedy stuch, which is okay.
Yeah.
Are you happy? Because maybe that's our problem. We watch the wrong movies. Why is he always smiling?
Do I have the sports sounder? I do. I'm going to hit the sports sounder.
Let's do it.
Hey, it's time for our Son-in-Law Services Sports Report. Let's bring the Son-in-Law Services stuff up on the screen. You can get a hold of Josh, who's right here in the studio with us. He's a handy man. And you can call him at 319-431. He's not handsy. He is a handy man. 319-431-1806. Son-in-Law Services sponsoring our Sports Report. What's going on in sports, Josh?
Well, not a lot of results to report because of that weather. Neil read. A lot of stuff got canceled.
It's Neil's fault.
It is Neil's fault because he reads the weather. So you always blame the meteorologist on the weather, not the atmosphere. The meteorologist. But most things were canceled Tuesday, and not a whole lot of events scheduled last night. But in soccer, did have a couple matches. Sigourney Kyoto lost to PCM by a score of 3-1. Wells Clark had the Cobras' lone goal, and Ty Goldman had 3 saves on the night. Oskaloosa boys and girls team went to Carlisle. Carlisle got the sweep that night, winning the girls' match 1-0 and the boys' match 7-2. Now in soccer, I think that's a shootout.
Wow,
I don't really know soccer, but it seems like a lot of points for soccer.
Technically, a shootout would be 0 on one side, but 7-2.
Yeah.
That's a lot of goals. Wow.
Yeah.
Goal!
Wow.
The Ottumwa girls team went up and over to Pella Christian, where they lost their match 2-0. So that's really the only results from since I was here last Tuesday morning. Again, the only area team that had their track meet with the Pekin was Pekin, and they went to West Burlington, but still no scores updated or no results updated and bound as of this morning. Coming up tonight and the rest of the week, the Eddyville-Blakesburg Fremont girls will have girls golf will have a quad tonight at Diamond Trail Golf Club in Linville. It'll consist of Eddyville-Blakesburg, Fremont, Linville, Sully, Pella, and PCM. Sigourney boys have a scrimmage this afternoon at Washington. In high school track tonight, the Sigourney boys will head up to Belle Plaine for a 15-team boys-only track meet. Area teams joining them include English Valley's HLVTC, Kyoto, Montezuma, and North Mahaska. The English Valley's girls will head to Mediapolis for a girls-only meet. And the HLVTC girls will be at Union High School tonight for a girls-only meet. The Ottumwa boys and girls will be at Pleasantville or Mount Pleasant tonight. The Cardinal and Eddyville-Blakesburg Fremont boys will be up at Van Buren County for a boys-only meet. And finally, in track for the week, the HLVTC boys will be in Vinton-Shellsburg tomorrow night for a boys-only meet. In high school soccer, the girls tonight, Ottumwa is at Burlington, and then Friday, Albee is at Pella Christian, Oskaloosa is at Knoxville, and then for the boys and co-ed, Thursday, Oskaloosa at Ottumwa, and Friday, the SK Cobras at West Branch, and Albia at Pella Christian.
Spring sports in full swing.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that big 15-team track meet you were talking about tonight, that's going to be a long night.
Yeah, it's a similar setup to what we're supposed to have for the girls' meet on Tuesday. But I was not sad at all to have that thing canceled because it was Tuesday night would not have been a fun night to be standing at a track meet.
Not at all.
Windy, rainy, cold.
Yeah, that one sounds like a good time to go to tonight. Can't wait.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to bring back the athlete and team of the week polls next week, obviously, because everybody's rocking and rolling now with track and soccer,
right?
Sports soccer.
That's sport.
A couple area athletes are starting to, at least in track, a little closer to that. But Emma Roberts from HLVTC with that 5.6 jump. I mean, that qualifies you for the Drake relays, and
nice.
She actually leads the state.
Oh, really?
Of Iowa right now with the highest jump.
Wow.
All classes. So, and then you got Anna Hadley, shot put and discus.
Yeah.
I think she's third in the entire state, but first in Class 1A. So, a couple area teams that are certainly deserving of it. It's early in the track season, but
sure.
And if you look down through the record or the stats and stuff, there's a few others that are up there in the boards, but there's still some teams that haven't competed in a track meet yet because of weather.
Oh,
so,
true.
that'll change, but still being at that mark at this point in qualifying for Drake, it's a big deal. So
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, does that do it?
sure,
Are you done?
Sure.
Are you out of here?
I can be done and out of here. I can ask Neil some sports trivia because I know he's our sports resident expert. If you want,
I mean, that would be entertaining.
I'm ready.
Lay it on.
Right.
Hit him.
I got one.
Suck it to him.
I can bring one with me, and I can bring a quote every day, and I can bring a record every day. Let's start with a trivia. Today's sports trivia question for Neil. You know what the Indianapolis 500 is?
Uh-huh.
Okay. The racer that wins that race, what do they drink in the winner's circle?
Milk.
Oh,
Wow.
I knew that too.
Okay.
And I'm
Too
not a
easy.
race fan.
I blew his mind right there.
Neil knows a little bit of
A
racing.
little bit about racing.
All
So
right.
I guess I should have said that.
That was too easy.
Okay.
Let's go with this. Who said this quote? Gold medals aren't really made of gold. They're made of sweat, determination, and a hard-to-find alloy called guts.
Who said that?
Yeah.
Who said that?
Say it again.
Gold medals aren't really made of gold. They are made of sweat, determination, and a hard-to-find alloy called guts.
Shaquille O'Neal.
That's not correct. How about a hint?
Okay.
He's a legend in the state of Iowa.
Why can't I think of the guy's name that I want to say? Played arena football.
Dan Gable.
Dan Gable?
Steve is correct.
Is it really? Did you know that?
I didn't know it, but I guessed. But I'm going to give myself the ding.
We never get dings, so
I won.
that's awesome. That's quite the quote.
Yeah.
That really
He's got
is.
some good books. Have you ever read his? Are you a book reader, Josh?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say I'm a book reader, but there is books that I'll hear about and I'll
Yeah.
read. So yeah,
He's
he's
got
got a couple of them that I read way back in the day. But yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is our sports report
And
from
I
Josh.
tell ya,
Oh,
bring more on. I'm ready for sports trivia anytime. Every time you come in, you just bring it. I'll be ready.
I'll be your phone a friend.
Okay.
You can phone me over here. Maybe you could actually call me and we could have a conversation.
We'll just
on-
be here texting each other. What's the answer, dude?
Josh, get a plug in for son-in-law services. I'm sure you got work to do today.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what I'm doing today, but because it's not something I enjoy doing. But anyway, yep, handyman service, anything from small to large remodels. A lot of flooring, lately. So if you got a floor that needs updated, I can do. I can do that. And again, I go from honey-do lists all the way up to full room additions. So just give me a call and we can go through your project.
Awesome. There you see his phone number on the screen. Once again, son-in-law services located here in Sigourney. All right, Josh, thanks for coming in. Thanks for the sports report. And we'll see you again, I'm assuming, next Tuesday.
Yep.
All right. Thank
I
you.
like
That
sports.
is, sports. I don't know why I said it that way, but all right.
It's a new way.
Sports. That's your sports report with son-in-law services. Hey, coming up later on this morning, we'll be chatting on the phone with Helena Hayes,
Yes.
from the House of Representatives here in Iowa. She's going to be calling in. We're going to be talking with her. I know she's been very busy here lately, but Helena has supported me from the beginning, and we're going to support her as well. We're going to chat with her on the phone and see what's happening with her. I know they are in session, Neil.
Why did
I
you?
don't-
There's no quotations.
In
for
session.
That means they are in session. There's no quote.
What does that mean? What
What?
does it mean when they're in session?
Now is when they're doing all their talking and voting and on the new bills and different things
Getting
they want to
stuff
pass.
done.
And there's a couple out. I mean, there's more than a couple, but there's a couple out there she might even bring up. But
Oh.
a couple big ones going on right
Oh,
now, guys.
really?
Need to
All right.
pay attention to them.
Okay, so Helena Hayes joining us on the phone at 8 o'clock. She'll be calling in.
Chaw.
Why did I say I don't know, but she will be calling in at 8 o'clock, so we'll get to Helena a little bit later on. We'll attempt a giveaway. You guys...
Oh, it'll happen today. Have you seen the comments today? There is just a slug of people in here.
They are. They're
Yeah, they're ready today.
clogging up the comments.
I think yesterday they were asleep. Sorry, but I
Gotta
think
wake
you
up
were.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Let's take a little bit of a break. Let's hear from some of our sponsors, and we'll come back with more here on Just Another Morning Show.
Iowa Candle Glow White is a gold medal winning dry fruity white wine from Tassel Ridge Winery that offers pineapple, pear, melon, and apricot notes with a green apple finish. You can serve it with fish, chicken, or lightly seasoned pork, or just sip it by itself. Iowa Candle Glow White's a blend made from La Crescent, Brianna, and Edelweiss grapes grown in our vineyards in Mahaska County, Iowa. Tassel Ridge, Iowa Candle Glow White is available at several of our nearly 350 retailers.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965.
When shopping here at Helmuth Ford, we will do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
We'd love to sell you a vehicle of your choosing. If we don't have it, we'll do our best to find it for you. If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We look forward to seeing you soon.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
We are back here on Steve Shetler Media. Just another morning show. Woo! Oh, whoa, Nelly. Brothers Market, our headline sponsor. Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
Husky Dental sponsors our studios. Goodness. I got lightheaded
I
during
just
the
lost all
commercial
my
break.
comments. That figures.
You lost all... Whoa. No. We are totally thrown off track.
I don't know how to recover.
Let's go ahead and do our giveaway, Neil. Usually we wait until the 8 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
We talked about it. Let's go ahead and text. Oh, wait a minute. That's not what I meant. Let's play our game. What do we got to give away today? A free drink from Savage Energy. Sometimes you need some energy to keep you focused in the morning, to remind you to turn microphones off and...
You want to be my friend?
Oh, man. Well. If you guys only knew. If you only knew. So let's... we're gonna go back to what we did yesterday. Okay. We're going to do headline truth or trash.
Okay.
I'm going to give you some headlines. Somebody's going to call in and tell me if they're truth or trash.
Yeah.
If you get 2 out of 3 right, you're going to get a free drink from Savage Energy.
Sweet.
So we need a volunteer to call in. Phone lines are open. We don't want to talk to Anthony Schilling again today. He's called in the last 2 days.
We love you, Mark, but yeah.
So we want somebody else. Again, we flipped the calendar into a new month, so phone lines are pretty much wide open.
Even though nobody wants to call now.
Even though nobody wants to call. If nobody calls today, we're just going to quit doing prizes altogether. Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Good morning. Who is calling in this morning?
I'm volunteering, Neil.
Oh, it's Alan Sellers, everybody. Woo! All right, so we got Alan Sellers on the line. Local legend. What's going on? Well, how's it going on this Thursday morning, Alan?
Oh, it's going pretty good.
Good. I know you're hard at work. We're going to do headline truth or trash. So I'm going to give you 3 headlines. Tell me if they are for real or if they're fake. Again, a free drink to Savage Energy up for grabs this morning. Our first headline that I'm going to give you: Chopstick Ninja skills earn Idaho man a Guinness World Record. I'll repeat that again. Chopstick Ninja skills earn Idaho man a Guinness World Record. Is that true or false?
I'm going to say true.
You are correct. Hey! How about this one? Snake handler rescues pet bird from a hungry python. Oh.
True.
True! So you've already won.
He's
This
on
next one
fire.
is just for the fun of it. Minnesota Cats. All right, let's start that one over. Minnesota Cat's 18.5-inch tail earns a Guinness World Record.
Oh, false.
What? It is actually true. Those were all
Is
true.
it really?
A cat with an 18.5-inch tail. It was a
I
silver
figured the cat with a
mane.
longer tail.
What's that?
I figured the cat had a longer tail.
It's a silver Maine Coon cat from Minnesota.
Oh, the Maine
18.5 inches. It's a world tail. So there you go. Well, Alan, you still won. You got the free drink from Savage Energy. We'll let them know you can stop in there and get your drink. But thanks for calling in. The debut on the phone of Alan
All
Sellers
right.
today. So, Alan,
Thanks,
thanks for
guys.
calling in. Have a good day.
You bet. You too. Bye.
That's Alan Sellers from here in Sigourney.
I'm
First
guessing-
Resources,
yep.
does track, helps with all sorts of stuff. So,
And I bet you, Alan, if he had the second, he was going to go on to say, "Hey, Neil, don't forget to bring your car up today."
oh, you still haven't done that,
It's
huh?
scheduled for today, Alan, and I know it, and it will be there. I promise.
I'm going to write down so I don't forget to let Savage Energy know that Alan is our winner. All right, so thanks to Alan Sellers, a newbie.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
It's about time. About time he
man.
called in.
All right. Well, you know, Neil, on this day, were you going to say something?
Nope.
All right. On this day in history, today is April 3rd. We're on a Thursday. On this date in 33 AD, according to Oxford University study, this is the actual day that Jesus was crucified on the cross. So getting all religious on you. But again, that doesn't make much sense, though.
Well, no.
If it's 33 AD, he would have died.
Been dead.
You know, he would have been
Yeah.
crucified at 0, wouldn't he have?
Yeah.
The calendar would have started at 0. But
Yes.
according to Oxford University, this is the day Jesus Christ was crucified on
That
the cross.
doesn't make much sense.
That's what they say.
Well, Oxford must know.
Not here to argue
Right.
theologies and get into all that stuff, but that's just what they're saying.
Weird.
1860, the legendary Pony Express began service between St. Joseph, Missouri, and Sacramento, California. So,
Wow, that was the points? I guess I wasn't aware of that. Maybe I had been told that, but I didn't remember.
I wonder why St. Joseph.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Missouri.
Why Missouri to California?
Missouri. But then, now, kind of speaking of St. Joseph still, and probably he robbed the Pony Express a time or two, 1882 on this date, outlaw Jesse James shot and killed in St. Joseph, Missouri. He was shot by a guy named Robert Ford, a member of his own gang.
Oh. I was not aware of that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So, Jesse James. Have you ever been down to St. Joseph and the caves and all that stuff?
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's very, I should go there again someday.
Well, kind of a day trip you could make, a little bit of a jaunt down there, but still some interesting stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It is actually fairly amazing that the cool cliffs and the caves really aren't that far away from here in Iowa.
Right.
It's like, what is it, 2 hours down there?
2 or 2.5, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's weird how the landscape can change and not too...
I wish I lived back then.
Be an outlaw.
Yeah.
Neil, I'll be your Mike Huckabee.
What would your nickname be, though?
Shotgun Steve.
Shotgun Steve.
I shoot my shotgun. How about you?
Naughty Neil.
Naughty Neil. Uh-oh, here come Naughty Neil Crot and Shotgun Steve. On this date in 1953, TV Guide was created.
Well.
1953. Those are the interesting things that happened on this date.
Gosh, is that even a thing anymore?
I don't know if they print TV guides anymore.
Idea.
What's the point?
Right.
Unless just something that has like just articles and stuff in it anymore. Let's see here. Today on the National Day calendar, it's National Find a Rainbow Day.
Might be tough today.
It's National Chocolate Mousse Day.
Ooh, I like chocolate mousse.
Like a chocolate mousse.
I'd eat it too.
I'm sure you would. National Tweed Day. Break out the old tweed suit coat.
Did you ever own any tweed?
I believe my dad did.
Really?
I never owned any.
Yeah, I don't think I have. Maybe as a kid, my mom probably dressed me in something tweed, but, you know.
Like, look, there's Naughty Neil, there's tweed. So those are your National Day calendar events. I don't know. I feel like sometimes we put off our birthdays a little bit too long.
Yeah?
Should we do birthdays right now?
Wow, you are shaking things up on me.
I am. I'm going to shake them and bake them, and we're doing birthdays. So take that. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I'm gonna take you on the phone. Happy birthday to you.
You're gonna what, you?
Text you on the phone.
Oh, okay. Celebrity and hometown birthdays brought to you by Hometown Real Estate. Nikki Leathers, broker, owner, realtor. You got the big old chicken award today. That's what we call it here, the chicken award. Give Nikki a call, 641-295-4142. Wow. So, birthdays. Hometown, Laura Tish. Happy birthday. Shauna Searin. Sean,
Wiffles.
what?
Wiffles. That's Shauna Searin.
Right. I thought you were just
hybrid.
I thought you were having like something was going on with you. Wiffles. Sean Herrick and John Bunger. Happy birthday.
John. You know who John Bunger is?
Maybe. Do I?
Did you ever go to the wrestling shows in Delta way back when? Back when I was the ring announcer for pro wrestling over in... He was a wrestler named Havoc.
Oh.
And he wore camouflage... Like, he's a legit veteran.
Yeah.
He served our country. And
cool.
his character, he wore camouflage pants, kind of the black army-looking boots. And he was kind of like you. He was a very hairy man.
Huh.
And the crowd in Delta, Havoc was a bad guy, and they would chant, "Shave your back, shave your back." John Bunger, great memories from Delta wrestling.
Wow.
Shave your back.
That is messed up. That's what all the kids say when I go to the pool.
Yeah.
Mommy! Thank you.
That?
You know, guys, he makes it worse than it really is. It's not that bad anymore.
Bigfoot! It's Bigfoot!
You know those sightings of Bigfoot? Yeah, it was actually me. It's not that bad. Come on. Whew. Man.
Mommy! It's the hairy man!
Back to the birthdays. Celebrity Eric Braden, 84. He's an actor. Victor Newman.
Are you familiar with Young and the Restless?
The name Victor is all I had to hear. He's the guy. Isn't he like the original?
Mustache. Yeah.
Whatever one is that? Young 84. And Restless? Is that? I don't.
Yeah, Young and the Restless.
Is it really?
Yeah.
He'd have to have been on there for he's 84, so he's been on there for 72.
Yeah.
So,
long time.
Wayne Newton is 83.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the song it has real quick?
I'm Wayne Newton.
Yeah, I can't think of any of his songs. Vegas. Man, there's another one. Tony Orlando, 81. Another singer. Actor Alec Baldwin is 67.
Boo. He acts when he's not accidentally shooting people.
Accidentally and allegedly, Steve. We're not the judge
he did it.
Or jury. Yeah. Well. Come on. David Hyde Pierce, 66. Oh, yeah, I remember Niles, the actor.
From Frasier.
Yeah. Eddie Murphy is 64.
He is.
Actor and comedian. Sebastian Bach. Give me some.
18 and life, you know.
Oh, see, that was not... Yeah. He was the singer from Skid.
18 and life to go.
Skier. Oh, Peekaboo Street.
Oh, Peekaboo.
I'd love to have that name. Peekaboo. She's a skier in 54. Oh, Jenny Garth, 53. Actress. Well known from the 90210 series.
Yeah.
Jenny Garth.
I put her in there specifically so you could say that you were a fan. You know who else is?
I did. I hate admitting it, but I watched 90210. I was a 90210 type of
I didn't have room, but Michael Jackson's daughter Paris. Jackson has a birthday today. No, Paris is 27.
I've been told I do a good Michael Jackson impersonation.
Do it. Lay it on me.
You know, like when he's moonwalking.
Yeah.
And he's going backwards.
Yeah.
And at the end, he tips his lap and grabs, I think it's his thigh. But he goes, hee hee. Yeah. Dow! That's about all I got. But the dude was nuts the way he could walk and dance and like lean.
Dun, 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 dun. Dow! Should we do some things you need to know?
I need to know something.
I like to do some things you need to know. Dow! Deborah Norville,
okay,
leaving Inside Edition after 30 years as the anchor.
What?
You ever watch Inside
No.
Edition? I don't either. I don't have a clue who this
woman
is. Oh, Deb.
I'm sure she's good. I've never seen her.
Have fun in your next venture, Deb.
Yes, good luck.
Deborah.
Good luck.
We can't get enough of talking about Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly's kid.
Don't care about Machine Gun Kelly or the kid, but go on.
Foxy, the kid. Evidently, there were rumors that they had named their child Celestial Seed.
Oh.
That is not true, though, according
thank
to
goodness.
reports. So,
wow.
But Foxy and 410 are still in the running. I think maybe 410 Foxy Kelly is the name.
410 Foxy Kelly.
Yeah. Let's go to California's sales tax. Check this out. This is ridiculous. The sales tax in Southern California has now hit 11.25%. 11.25% sales tax in Southern California. That is ridiculous.
Here's the thing, and I'm for real. Why? What possesses you to want to go there and live? And I mean, 11%.
Yeah,
I remember back in my day when it was 5.
Yeah. So
That's
anyway,
stupid.
California's expensive.
It is.
Bill Maher, he was recently at the White House.
Yeah.
Had dinner with the Prez and
cool. Good for him.
Kid Rock. Well, my name is Kid Rock. He had dinner the other night with them. He says he's going to be revealing what was said at the dinner on April 11th in the next edition of Real Time with Bill Maher.
Because everybody's on the edge of their seat wanting to know.
Maybe. If you're going to Japan anytime soon, don't eat at the fast food chain Sukiya.
There's a fast food chain named Sakiya.
Careful.
I know.
Sukiya.
Huh.
They're temporarily shut down. Nearly 2,000 locations through at least tomorrow after a rat was found in a soup dish earlier this year.
So?
Yeah, I mean, every once in a while a rat gets into the soup. Sukiya.
Part of the...
No soup for you.
It's part of the cuisine, man.
Yeah. A little rat here and there. Former NFL kicker Jay Feely. He's all feely. Touchy-feely.
Is that a real name?
Yeah. Jay Feely.
Okay.
Says he is, quote, seriously considering a run for a congressional seat in Arizona.
Huh.
Don't know. It doesn't say if he's a Republican or Democrat, but I don't really even know why this is a news story.
Well,
he's thinking about it.
At least
Former
we know
NFL
now.
kicker. What's that?
At least we know now.
Yeah, we do know.
Huh.
You ever seen the show The White Lotus?
No, I've seen the preview. You know, it's always popping up. But no, I've never watched it.
Neither have I. They have set a new record, though, with the 7th episode of Season 3, attracting nearly 5 million viewers on HBO Max. Let's see here. Season 3 averaging well, this doesn't make any sense. 15 million viewers. So how did they set a record with 5 million viewers if they're averaging 15? I don't know.
Well, that one episode was 5. So, but when you add them all together, apparently, then it's averaging.
I don't know.
That's how you add. That's how you average.
I'm not good at math.
So you're better than me.
This story doesn't help me at all.
This story doesn't help me.
Do you watch the John Wick movies?
You know, I watched the first one. Absolutely loved it. And how many are there now? 4?
Well,
tell me.
there's going to be a John Wick 5.
Good grief. I've never watched any more than the first one.
Keanu Reeves, of course, is the star. They're working on the script now. It's going to be like, hey, you shouldn't do that. Swing! My puppy. You killed my puppy. I don't know why you did that.
I guess I thought the first one I liked it, but no, I'm not so sure.
I don't mind. You have Keanu Reeves. You just have to accept the way he acts. I loved him in The Matrix because I love The Matrix movies.
Yeah.
But he does kind of just talk like this all the time.
Like he never got out of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
I just learned Kung Fu. So anyway, John Wick 5 in the works.
Huh.
Pop-Tarts. Let's talk Pop-Tarts.
Love me a Pop-Tart.
Let's go from John Wick to Pop-Tarts. Couple new flavors of Pop-Tarts on the way. Of course, inspired by Girl Scout cookies, because they inspire everybody to do all sorts of weird mashups. Thin Mint Pop-Tarts.
That could be good. That could be real good.
And then, Coconut Caramel Pop-Tarts. Well, I don't know why they had to do the coconut.
I suppose that's like the...
Coconut texture is just disgusting. I have opinions on coconuts. Gross.
No.
Caramel Pop-Tarts. Caramel
Pop-Tarts would be great.
Good. Coconut ruining everything. Coconut ruins people's lives.
Whoa.
Namely mine.
Wow.
And also, some new Gatorade flavors on the way. Cool Blue, like they're putting some of the flavors together. Cool Blue, and then Fruit Punch and Lemon Lime with... Oh, wait. Oh, excuse me. All right, let me read this correctly.
Okay.
Cool Blue with Fruit Punch.
Okay.
And then Lemon Lime with Orange.
Oh, that'd be good. I'd try that.
I'd try either one. Let's go to Georgia. Maybe you saw something about this popping up on your news feed. What?
No, I didn't.
Oh, how do you know? A father of 3 kids arrested for leaving his kids unattended at a McDonald's.
Oh.
Now that sounds bad. Now he did it to go to a nearby job interview. So you're probably talking about maybe a single. I don't know the whole story.
Sure.
You know, I'm just putting this in the best light possible.
Right.
Maybe he's a single dad, kind of down on his luck, didn't have money for a babysitter, so he thought he would leave him at the McDonald's, probably thinking the McDonald's workers would look after him while he went and tried to get a job. That's me, again, putting it in the best case scenario.
Right. What really happened?
That I don't know. But he got arrested, actually. The news of the arrest got the attention of a former NFL player, Antonio Brown, who says he's planning to help the guy out. So
hold on. Moral of the story. I can't just take kids and leave them at McDonald's anymore?
No. Nope. You need to quit doing that, Neil.
Well.
But maybe Antonio Brown would rescue you.
Right.
Wow. Boy, we're talking more NFL players. Jason Kelce, former NFL player, brother of Mr. Mr. Travis Tritt, Mr. Taylor Swift, or Travis Tritt. Jason Kelce and wife Kylie Kelce have announced the birth of their 4th daughter, Finley.
Finley, that's
who was
cute.
born on Sunday.
I like that name,
They
Finley.
can call her Finn.
Oh, Finn, come here, Finn.
Finn, he's just a swimmer. Bill Gates' ex-wife, Melinda, says it's still painful to talk about their divorce. And she's wiping her tears with $1 million bills.
Yeah, really.
Oh, I'm so sad.
Oh, my.
But she powered through long enough to write down her experiences in a new book. Give me
Wow.
New book comes out in 2 weeks. She's on the cover of People magazine. It's a rough life.
You need to be in acting. I mean, you sold me. I thought you were really, like, in despair over there.
It's okay, Melinda. Nintendo announcing yesterday that the Nintendo Switch 2 will officially be released on June 5th. Going to cost $450.
Wow.
There will also be a Nintendo Switch 2 Mario Kart World Bundle that'll cost $500.
Ooh.
Pre-orders begin next Wednesday.
Sweet. Never played on a Switch.
Yeah, it's like a little handheld thing.
Yeah.
$500 for one of those?
That's sort of nuts. Wow.
That's a lot of money. Saturday is the deadline that President Trump has given TikTok to the TikTok to be sold.
Oh,
supposed
that's
to sell
still
it.
up in the air then.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
Evidently, if it isn't, it's supposed to shut down and go away.
Oh.
So we'll see if that actually happens or not. Last time they shut it down, it was for, like 12 hours?
Yeah, but boy, it was anarchy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
lost
people were going
their
nuts.
minds.
It was crazy.
And then finally, in things you need to know today, Chili's.
Yeah?
I want my baby back, baby back. In the show The Office, they had a very famous episode at the Scranton Chili's.
Yep.
There, I guess, evidently has not been an actual Chili's in Scranton until now.
No way.
They're planning to open a Chili's Scranton branch inspired by The Office. It'll pay homage to some of Chili's most notable on-screen moments, in addition to being the only Chili's restaurant to have the Awesome Blossom on its menu.
Huh.
Is that not really a thing? An Awesome Blossom?
It must be called something else on the menu, but on the show they just called it the Awesome Blossom.
Okay. All right.
Huh. I suppose, copyright stuff, you can't say exactly everything. Huh. That's interesting. Let's go to Scranton.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to.
Wouldn't you? Just to get
The
a picture?
Office.
Yeah.
8 o'clock's coming up here quick. We're going to have Helena Hayes calling in here shortly. Before she does, though, let's get to our impossible question. Siblings who do
What?
I'm just thinking. I go into your brain when I start to read these things, and it's just not good. Siblings who do this growing up are more likely to stay close as adults. Siblings who do this growing up are more likely to stay close as adults, and it's not that. Let's take a look at our community calendar. Our comments. Sherry, Anthony, Stacy, Julie, Pat, Nancy. Where's all the normal people? Where's Bubby? Am I not seeing all the comments?
He was there. He was there.
Was he?
Yep. Very beginning. Cars. Yep.
So we got Amber. She's going to be your phone a friend.
Yep.
In case you didn't know. Anthony, Ron from Wisco, Jason.
Donkashin.
Yeah.
The darling Donkashin.
Siblings who do this growing up more likely to stay close as adults share a room together at some point.
You didn't even let me answer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that
I was
what you were
going to
say?
room.
All right.
I really was.
Hi, Jackie, by the way. Thanks for...
Or baths? I don't know. I didn't know. Sorry. My jelly beans are all over the place over here.
Man, you did spill your jelly beans.
Yeah.
How do I have 5 missed calls? Were other people calling in today that I didn't see?
What?
I don't know. Anyway, we're going to hang on here. We're going to kind of meander here for a minute, Neil, until Helena Hayes calls in.
There you go.
Again, she's I don't know if she's calling in from Des Moines or
probably
where she's calling in from. Helena, our state representative, Republican District 88. She campaigned hard here in Southeast Iowa, represents us up at the state. I'm looking at her overview on Wiki, or not on Wikipedia, just on Google right now.
Yeah.
Helena is an American politician, Neil.
Yes.
Who has served as a member of the Iowa House of Representatives for the 88th District since January of 2023. Member of the Iowa House of Representatives from the 88th District. So she's right here representing us in Des Moines. She's going to be calling in. We're going to be seeing, they are in session, Neil.
I think your first question should be,
what is in session?
Is it okay that I put quotation marks around in session? And when she says, no, you are going to prison. You are no longer deemed.
I better check my messages, make sure she...
True. Maybe she had something come up.
Let me message her back. Entertain the people.
You did that right when I put the jelly bean in.
Well, that's entertaining.
It is. I was going to say, Mark Schilling, all he wrote was fight in the comments.
There she is. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
I think it was because of the siblings thing. I thought he wanted you and I to fight.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to Just Another Morning Show here on Steve Shuttler Media. I'm going out on a limb here. I'm assuming we've got Helena Hayes on the phone line. Is this you, Helena?
Wrong.
Who's on the phone?
Well, I'm looking for Pizza Ranch. No, I'm just kidding. It's your favorite Riley.
My daughter?
No? Okay, I didn't know you had a daughter named Riley. It's your favorite First Resources Riley.
Oh! Hey, Riley, you got to make it quick. We got another phone call. You got a joke for us today?
Well, kind of. But first I wanted to remind Neil that he's got to bring in his car today. Because you know what we're going to call Neil if he doesn't bring in his car today?
What's that?
A juvenile delinquent.
Juvenile delinquent.
Come on.
Oh, Riley with the slam on Neil. Good one, Riley.
Wow.
All right, thank you. I'll let you go now.
I appreciate it. Yeah, call in anytime. That is Riley from First Resource. We've been waiting for his jokes.
I know. I figured, yeah, that's funny. So I'm assuming, and you were wrong.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to Mark Schilling's comment. He was talking about siblings that fight, early on, have a better relationship down the road. I thought he meant Steve and Neil need to fight.
Oh, well, I mean...
Because I was over here pumping up.
Phone's ringing.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Helena. It's Steve on Just Another Morning Show. My phone has been ringing off the hook. My phone never rings, and then right when you were going to call in, it was busy. So, yeah, Helena Hayes, how you doing this morning, Helena?
Doing fantastic.
Well, good. And where are you calling in from? Are you in Des Moines right now?
Oh, yes. I'm at the Capitol. I'm sitting in the House chamber right now.
Oh, nice. All right. So we've got, yes, as we kind of ran down your info, you're representing the 88th District, the Iowa House of Representatives. Okay, Helena, so you gotta answer this. What does in session mean? And inform the less informed what being in session is all about.
Yeah, well, that is a very good start. Thank you. So,
thank you.
Yeah, we the Iowa legislature meets for 110 days during the 2025 legislative session. Next year we will meet 100 days for our next session. We rotate that a little bit, but that means that we have a scheduled time. We start in January, and then we go 110 days out from that, which will be about to May. And that's when we meet. We physically are in Des Moines, passing bills, talking about legislation, voting on the floor. And, of course, outside of session, we're back in our districts. We are meeting with constituents. We're holding, just different meetings, just getting together with people, working within our district. But, yeah, in session, we are physically in Des Moines, in the chambers, holding committee meetings and discussing legislation.
All right. Now, again, we're chatting with Helena Hayes this morning here on Just Another Morning Show. Let's take a look. I told you we're talking via Facebook Messenger, and we're going to start off with kind of some of the lighter stuff and maybe dig into some of the the heavier topics. But I took some of the pictures from your Facebook page. What we're looking at on the screen right now is a picture. We've got a bunch of people, adults, and a whole bunch of kids that you put up on your Facebook page. What are we looking at with all these kids in attendance?
Yeah. Well, as you know, whether we are in session or out of session, everybody is invited to come to the Capitol. It is a building for the people, and you can get tours, either guided or self-guided, and wander around the building. We have one of the most beautiful capitals in the United States. It always makes the top 10 most beautiful capitals. And, of course, so people regularly schedule events in our rotunda, and that's where that picture is taken, is in the rotunda. And I believe that one is a photo of hundreds of homeschool families and their children that were here this week to basically learn how the legislative process works. It was scheduled earlier in March, but because of some of the protests we've had, they had to reschedule it. They had 1,100 people registered for that event. When they rescheduled it, they only had about 650 show up. But it was still a very, very good turnout for them. Yeah. And we have people all the time coming through here. They can set up displays. You can get on the calendar to be available to meet with legislators or whoever is just touring the Capitol. And so they set up tables, or they'll hold a rally, or they'll hold a little event. So last week it was really fun because we had the honeybee producers, and I have a pretty good group of honeybee producers in Mahaska County, and they came up and they were part of the process. And so this week also we've had Team Pact. Those are high schoolers from all across the state who take the whole week, and they don't stay. They stay close to the Capitol. I'm not sure the location, but they go through different sessions and training seminars, and they actually learn. They each have to draft a bill and then run it through all the different committees and then present it and try to get it passed. And it's like a little mock trial thing. And so, but they also come to the Capitol and they meet with us, and that's really neat to see just all of these high schoolers learning about the process too. I don't know if you put the picture up there about the Iowa Association of County Fairs. They've been here this year. So, of course, we have 99 counties. We actually have, I think, 101 county fairs, though. And so I got to meet the State Fair Queen from last year, and that was really fun. So we just have a lot of things happening all the time, all day long up here, and it rotates through all the time. But even out of session, you can still, so after May, people can still get tours. They can still come up and set up and do things, but you won't have the legislators here, though.
Yeah. One other neat thing I saw, that a bunch of pastors from Oskaloosa had also come up that you got a picture with. Yes.
Iowa Family Leaders been working quite a bit with local pastors from across the state, and now they're doing something called just County Day, and they're trying to get pastors from each county to come and just learn more about the legislative process, look to see what it's like to be politically active. How do their churches want to engage with the political process? So I had 10 pastors from Oskaloosa, just not even Mahaska County, just from the town itself, which was fabulous. And they meet weekly for prayer and discussion. They do all kinds of things in terms of working together in the community and meeting the needs. And it was really, really enjoyable. The Iowa Family Leader brings pastors every Tuesday, and they pull us out of chamber, and they always ask the one beautiful question, which is, how can I pray for you? Yeah. And we always appreciate that because, we get a lot of, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard up here. So we appreciate the offer to lift us up.
That's awesome. So again, we're talking with Helena Hayes, that she represents us right here in our surrounding area here in southeast Iowa. So Helena, I know it's not easy to give a quick recap on some of these things, but what are some of the harder topics that have been coming up here while you're in session?
Well, Steve, for your faithful listeners, we are on week 12 of session, and we have 4 weeks left. So we're beginning to kind of narrow down what we're going to be talking about for the last couple of weeks of session. And so it's going to get it's going to be intense in the sense of, just different forms of pressure, I would say. So, we don't have, we're not looking at so many different kinds of bills. We're looking at bills that maybe, say, the Senate chamber really, really wants, or the governor's office really, really wants, or what is it that the House is really trying to move, and just negotiating and how can everybody get, a part of what they want. So we're spending a lot of time right now talking about ROFR. I know it sounds like a cute little name for a puppy or something, but ROFR is a very hotly contested thing right now at the Capitol. It's the right of first refusal, and it has to do with utility companies and the build-out of the large transmission lines that are going to be coming into Iowa for further grid enhancement for our electrical grid. And so, it basically, the bill, it allows incumbents, those electric companies that are existing here, to either get the right of first refusal of these projects, which are billion-dollar projects, or opening it up to competition to bid on these projects. And so that one is a hotly contested one right now. Of course, property taxes, we've been talking about this all session, going into session, and it will really be getting fine-tuned here. How can we reduce our local property taxes for everybody? And now remember, the state has a small portion of that, but most property taxes are set by your local entities, your local levies, your school levy, your hospital levy, your general levy, by your county people. And so, when people are upset that their assessments have gone up, it's really best to go into your local courthouse, go into the courthouse there in Sigourney and figure out what is going on. But it's a complicated thing, and there's just a lot to learn about that and how taxes are and why they're going up locally. But I always try to just give people, one of my goals as a legislator for my community is to inform and equip people. And I'm putting in my newsletter this week a lot of links on local property taxes and what people need to know and just how they work. So I just invite people to make sure they're getting my newsletter. Your listeners are getting that, because there's just a lot to know and a lot to learn. But so, yeah, we've got ROFR, we have property taxes. Oh, my goodness, here's a new topic that's going to be very new to your listeners, and that is drilling for hydrogen in Iowa.
Okay.
We have hydrogen on the ground, and I don't know, most people don't know about our mineral rights, but you don't just own the property that you stand on. You own mineral rights below the ground, if there are any. And so, this is one of the first years that we are talking about what does it mean for Iowa to get to those hydrogen pockets and bring that hydrogen up for energy use. And so that's starting to really become a big conversation piece. And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the carbon pipeline and the pesticide bill that we're having a lot of conversations about. So a lot of energy and taxes right now.
Yep. Yeah, those always seem to be hot topics. So lots of important stuff being discussed in Des Moines, and I, for one, am glad that you're there representing Southeast Iowa and us here in Keokuk and Mahaska. I'm not sure what other counties you represent, but again, the 88th district for our Representative Helena Hayes from here in Southeast Iowa. So, Helena, I'm going to let you get back to work. I know you're a busy person. Appreciate you taking time to call in. If we want to do this every week, if we want to do this, whatever, if you want to come here in person sometime and be a guest on the show, we'd love to have you.
Thank you so much, Steve. I would appreciate that. Again, my goal is always to get people equipped and informed. So, again, if your listeners aren't getting my newsletter and they're in Keokuk County, I am their voice at the Capitol right now, so be sure to check out helenaforhouse.com. You can just put your email in there. You'll get the newsletter in your inbox. And during session, I try to make sure I get one out every single week so that we can have updates on what has been pushed that week. And then, of course, out of session, it's usually just about once a month because we get to slow down a little bit.
Sure, yeah. Okay. Well, Helena, thanks for what you're doing for Southeast Iowa, and keep up the good work.
Thank you so much, Steve.
All right, that is Helena Hayes, again, our 88th District Representative for Southeast Iowa in Des Moines. Again, Neil, they are in session. And we figured out what that was all about. So, Helena, thank you for your time and, being part of the show this morning.
Now that you figured it out, it's not in session. It's just in session. So quit with that.
I can still do it if I want to do
What?
it. So take that.
Whatever.
Whatevs. Hey, let's take a break. Let's hear from some of our sponsors. We'll be back with a whole lot more right after this.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP, is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental. Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore. Hey, a big thanks to all of our sponsors here on Steve Shetler Media. Brothers Market is our headliner, and Oski Dental sponsors our studios. We're doing just another morning show. We're officially big time, Neil. We have politics. Right. We have local people on the show. We've got sports. We've got weather. We've got... I tell you what, when you get into politicians calling into the show.
Well, that and comedians. I mean, you know you've made it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we don't want to overlook Riley.
Yeah,
calling in with his joke.
It's just at the time, we couldn't focus anymore on you, Riley. So next time, we'll give you more.
Yes. Yeah, don't call in at 8 o'clock. That's when we have a lot of people calling in for the show. But any other time, fantastic. All right. Speaking of that forecast, let's go ahead and take a look at that weather. Let's go over to our meteorologist, Neil Crott, in the weather lab. Neil, what's going on today?
After 37 years in the meteorological field, I tell you what, folks, today's forecast is going to blow your mind.
Oh.
Increasing clouds and a high near 56. West winds, now this is where it gets interesting, 5 to 15 mpHs.
MPH.
Yeah. Baby. I mean, it's going to be crazy. Tonight, mostly cloudy. A row around 40. And tomorrow, showers likely. Mainly after 1. And it's going to be high of 53.
I love it when it hits 53.
53 degrees. 53 tomorrow. I'm going to start joking.
Thanks, Neil.
Hey, no, thank you, Garden Gate.
Thanks, Garden Gate. Thanks, Naughty Neil.
Shotgun Steve.
Let's get into the weird, shall we?
We have to.
That is weird.
In the weird, a woman got run over in her parking spot. A parking dispute in Winnipeg, Canada, escalated into violence. It resulted in a 30-year-old woman being hospitalized after she was run over. The altercation began when the woman stood in an empty parking spot to reserve it for an approaching family member.
Sure.
However, a 40-year-old SUV driver, intent on claiming the spot, arrived and a heated exchange ensued. Ignoring the woman's protest, the SUV driver accelerated into the parking space, striking the woman that was standing there and trapping her beneath the tires.
Whoa. It's a parking spot, dude.
Yeah.
Give it up.
Trying to think. Let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. This, that, the other thing. So, yeah, don't run over people. Just go to the next parking spot. It's not worth it.
Well, no.
Other stuff from the weird. You ever see a Cheeto that looks like something? Like it could be shaped like something?
No.
Other than a Cheeto?
I don't take enough time.
All right.
Grab it, throw it in the mouth.
Crunch.
Yep.
A Cheeto shaped like a Pokemon character.
Sure.
Are you familiar with Pokemon?
Very vaguely.
I am not at all. Something called Charizard?
Oh, no clue.
So there was a Cheeto shaped like this Pokemon character sold at an auction for nearly $88,000.
Oh, come on.
Somebody bought a Cheeto for $88,000 because it looked like a Pokemon character. Other stuff.
I have this red jelly bean. It looks like an orange one. It should be worth $5,000. Losers.
Maybe. Put it up for bid.
Yeah.
Let's go to Asheville.
Where's
I'm
that?
not sure where. Maybe North Carolina?
Okay.
Maybe. We're just going to go with Asheville.
Okay.
Asheville police arrested and charged a man connected to an armed robbery with a machete.
Yeah.
That took place at a grocery store the evening of March 31st. Officers from the Asheville Police Department responded Monday to investigate the robbery. Upon arrival, a store employee told officers that a man had stolen a cinnamon bun and incense. When confronted, the man displayed a machete. You call that a machete? This is a machete. Before running away. So he just showed the machete. He's like, cinnamon. Officers quickly located the suspect. He is the guy. He's the guy with the machete going down the street. Just look for the guy with the machete.
I figured they'd just look for the smoke following the incense.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, and he was eating the cinnamon bun, according to this report.
Oh, my. Dude, stay off the drugs.
Yeah. And the incense. Don't stick the incense directly up your nose. It's bad for you. Let's go to the ocean.
Okay.
15-year-old Phoebe Beltran got attacked by a sea lion over the weekend. The girl was 15 years old. Southern California. It was during her audition to be a junior lifeguard cadet.
Not no more.
The teen says she was in the water about 25 feet off the coast of Long Beach on Sunday at the end of her 1,000-yard tryout swim when she suddenly felt a flash of pain.
Ooh.
She says, out of nowhere, I feel something biting my arm.
Gas?
And she said, please don't be a shark. Please don't take off my arm.
Right.
And please don't kill me. This was a lot of pleading from this girl.
Wow.
It wasn't a shark. It was a sea lion. But sea lions can get big.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know if they were aggressive, but apparently they can be.
They can get up to 6 feet long and 700 pounds.
Whoa.
Fat old sea lion.
Whoa.
Phoebe, who says it was hard to tell what was attacking her because she was too scared, finally broke free of the sea lion. And the sea lion was like, wait. And it has like sea lion.
What just happened?
Her arm was bloody.
Oh.
Phoebe, for her part, this is Phoebe from Friends.
Yeah, right.
Was bruised and bitten, scratches on her arm and hand. She says she is not afraid to eventually get back into the water and swim with the sea lions.
Huh. Well, good. You'd hate to have that fear in her.
Yeah. How about some medical myths? Medical myths.
Okay.
Here are 7 medical myths, Neil, identified by the British Medical Journal that will no doubt stun you. You will leave this segment stunned,
really,
and amazed.
Oh, I don't know.
All right, here's the myth: you should drink at least 8 glasses of water a day. That's a myth, according to this.
Really?
Now, I'm not going to argue with anybody because I'm just going by what I'm reading here. They say drinking too much water can actually be harmful, resulting in water intoxication,
right,
and even death. You can drown yourself.
Well, yeah, but I mean, 8 is like I thought they figured this out through the years.
Science. How about the myth? We only use 10% of our brains. They say detailed probing of the brain has never revealed the non-functioning 90%. So
it's never revealed.
They just get in there and poke around, and they're like, "Oh, that works. That part's working."
And then
How
they
about
kill
this?
a guy.
Fingernails and hair grow after death. I have not ever heard
I've
this
heard
one.
that, but
Okay.
Yeah.
They say the skin around the hair or nails can retract, giving the impression that the nails or hair have grown.
That would make sense.
When in reality, the body is just shrinking.
Right.
How about this myth, according to this? Shaved hair grows back faster, coarser, and darker.
I know I was always told that.
Clinical trials began on this a long time ago. Let's see here. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. More recent research proves that shaving doesn't affect the thickness or the rate of hair growth.
Whatever.
So maybe...
Dude, seriously. I mean, if I hadn't started shaving my back in third grade, I'd been fine by now.
And it came back so coarse. You ever seen the movie The Fly?
Yes.
Like it grows, yeah.
Wouldn't that be awful? Oh.
Like you had to pull them out with all your might. Reading in dim light ruins your eyesight.
No.
That is the next myth. Poor lighting can make it seem as if your eyes can't focus.
Really?
And it makes them feel drier, but in fact, such light won't permanently harm your eyesight.
Oh. Well, there you go.
How about this one? Eating turkey makes you drowsy.
See, I don't believe it.
This is going to be highly debated. They say turkey doesn't contain enough tryptophan, something the fan, to knock you out.
Something the fan.
Trypta. And then finally, the myth, mobile phones are dangerous in hospitals. They say, nothing has ever been reported that brings back anything that has happened to the mobile phones making it happen.
So is that the same with while you're pumping gas? Because, there for a while they were like, don't use your phones while you're pumping gas.
No phones while pumping.
Yeah, apparently.
All right.
Which is weird.
So that's that. What else we got? How about Bounce? I've got a bunch of weird stuff today.
Do you?
How about Bounce dryer sheets?
Okay.
Did you know that Bounce dryer sheets can actually be used for more than just
putting in
the dryer?
You bet.
What do you know?
I know about, they claim to, and not whether they work or not, rodent repellent.
Okay.
Put them in the cracks in the corners, especially people with campers. They're always preaching that, throw a bunch of dryer sheets around. What was the other one? Oh, use them for cleaning.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it was technically or specifically one thing or just in general. What do you got?
And then I was going to say the one thing we've done with dryer sheets at home is during Christmas, when the Christmas tree is up, my wife puts dryer sheets, sticks it in the tree to keep the cat from getting into the tree. Evidently, the cat
does it seem to work?
The cat doesn't get in the tree.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh.
All right, so there's a whole bunch of things. We'll just run through a few of them. Bounce sheets will chase ants away. If you lay a bounce sheet next to them, they'll go away.
That's cool.
It takes the odor out of books and photo albums that don't get opened very often. It repels mosquitoes.
Oh.
I need to use that.
Yeah.
I'm a mosquito magnet.
Strap a box on your head.
Exactly. It eliminates static electricity from your TV screen. So if you...
Oh, yeah.
I'd be afraid I would scratch my TV screen.
But that makes sense.
It says it takes the static electricity away, freshens the air in your home, of course, prevents thread from tangling. Says run a threaded needle through a sheet of bounce before beginning to sew. Prevents musty suitcases, freshens the air in your car. You can clean baked-on foods from a cooking pan.
What?
Put a sheet in a pan, fill with water, let it sit overnight, and sponge clean. Says the anti-static agent apparently weakens the bond between the food and the pan.
What chemicals are in these dryer sheets?
It eliminates odors in waste baskets. It collects cat hair. Rubbing the area with a bounce sheet will magnetically attract all the loose hairs.
What?
It'll eliminate static electricity from Venetian blinds. It'll wipe up sawdust from drilling or sandpapering. Like if you...
Yeah.
It eliminates odors. Yeah, we know it eliminates odors. Deodorize shoes or sneakers, and then take the used sheet from your dryer, wipe the lint trap with it. It cleans off perfectly.
That's what I do. All right. I do use the used sheet to get the lint trap clean.
Okay. So some stuff to use bounce sheets for. There you go.
The loosening baked on food in a dish. That surprises me. I want to try that.
Yeah. Try it out,
dryer
man.
sheet.
Try it out. Let's take a break. We got a bunch of commercials to get to yet. We'll take another break. We'll be back. We got community calendar, birthdays, files of law and disorder. We got a whole bunch of stuff to get to yet. Stay tuned.
Why choose Lifetime Dental? The legacy and experience of 30 years. Cutting-edge technology. Advanced education in pediatrics. Orthodontics. And restorative dentistry. A one-of-a-kind experience for the whole family. But most of all, we're compassionate doctors who are here to listen to your concerns and use our expertise to help. For all things dental, think Lifetime Dental.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house. From lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
Hey, we are back here on just another morning show here on Steve Shetler Media. You know what? I just remembered, Neil.
What?
I think I thought of this overnight.
Yeah?
Like 2 nights ago when I wasn't sleeping.
Okay.
One of the many things that popped through my brain was I actually had some little liners made up for this show where they say, just another morning show.
Yeah, I was wondering if we were going to ever do something like that.
Yeah, I've got those. I just totally forgot about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So we'll get to that eventually.
We're new. Give us a break.
I mean, we've only been doing it a month.
Right.
I mean, a month.
Yeah. Give me a break, people. I'm hopped up.
Yeah, he's hopped up on the mountain. He gonna come at you like a spider monkey, Chip. Let's take a look at our...
You don't know that reference, and you're not ever going to get it.
Take a look at our community calendar. It's sponsored by Enchanted Events. They're located just south of Sigourney, right off Highway 149. Great place to hold your event, whatever that event may be. And they've got their event coming up here. We're just a few weeks away. The countdown is on. Tyler Richton and the High Bank Boys at Enchanted Events. Get your tickets right now. Get them now. Get them before the show. It's going to be fun. 3 different tickets, VIP tickets, not so VIP tickets.
Not so VIP. And the nosebleed.
They put on a fantastic show. It's going to be fun.
It's the final countdown.
On the community calendar, let's see. I wanted to throw this one up here. I saw this yesterday pop up on Facebook. Just for you, Neil. Delta students have their reunion.
What the heck, man?
They're celebrating Delta's sesquicentennial.
Oh.
You're basically a Delta resident. You lived out that way for quite.
I did live in the area.
Life.
Yeah.
All students that went to Delta Community School before 1974 encouraged to check this out. That's Friday, September 4th at the old school gym.
That's cool.
Greg Pfeiffer going to be doing some tunes. There's going to be snacks, some non-alcoholic drinks provided. So
sounds like a rowdy party.
Delta students having their reunion Sesquicentennial.
Well, cool.
Friday, September 5th.
That's very cool.
Also on the calendar, what haven't we talked about here
Oh.
recently? Let's see. That's done. Get rid of that. What else we got going on? We got the. Have we talked about this? I think we did talk about this. The Good Friday Fish Fry. It's the KC Hall and Harper coming up on April 18th. Put that on your calendar. Also, keep in mind, well in advance, in Oskaloosa, Thursday, July 24th, Sweet Corn Serenade.
Yeah.
Get in on that. They always got fabulous corn and great stuff to eat. And then one more thing. We talk to Miss Amanda at the Sigourney Public Library every week. We get the freezer meals going on most months, so take advantage of that.
All but one.
They got fantastic food there. At the Sigourney Public Library. So that's your community calendar. It's sponsored by Enchanted Events. I drew a blank. I had a mental block there for just a split second. Yesterday we put out our weekly top 20. Are you on there, Neil? No.
I'll tell you what,
it's
Steve.
not on there. Yes, Neil.
I don't know who this Anthony Schilling character is, but he's got to be stopped, people.
He must be stopped.
I mean it. I think it's time, everybody. We all pool together.
Pool your
and
points.
we make a pact to take Mark Schilling down.
To Chinatown.
He has won way too many times. I mean, I think we should all... I wish you could, throw likes to other people so they could use them. Because I would be like, Carson, you're going to win for a month.
Everybody give their points to Bubby.
Yeah.
So you got Anthony, you got Bubby, kind of the normal suspects there at the top two.
Suspects.
You got Dodie, a solid number 3. Mm-hmm. You got Dan, he's always in there.
See the dark horse there next up.
Lavon's always in there.
She's been moving though. She's been quietly.
She's a mover. She's a shaker.
Coming a little bit tighter and closer, and she's just gonna get you.
Get you good. Amber in there. Amber, where'd you go in the comments this morning? You got quiet all left. We got Nancy, we got Eli, we got Curtis, we got Lacey, the top 10, 11 through 20. I never give 11 through 20 much love, so we'll give them a shout out. James, right. Sherry, Dave, Donna, Christine, Douglas, VJ, Melissa, Cindy, and Peg.
You guys are winners in our books.
Yes.
Sorry that you don't get a lot of credit, but how could you with Anthony Schilling over there stealing the show? I mean, this guy he's got to be stopped.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
Yeah.
Your weekly top 20 for people engaged on my stuff here on Facebook.
They're coming for you, Mark.
Should we do some good news up next? It's sponsored by that guy, that fella, Jay.
Well, hey, Jay.
Amber's still here. Jay Dennis from Bridalwood Midwest Insurance, Medicare Made Easy. Jay located in Marengo, Iowa. And he brings us our good news for today, which I need to take a peek at here. Heidi-ho, friends. Kermit the Frog here with our good news here on Steve Shuttler Media. A Sesame Street news flash. So, Kermit.
What?
It's not easy being green.
That's a pretty good Kermit.
Kermit the Frog going to be the commencement speaker. How'd you like to graduate and have Kermit?
Me?
Piggy!
Where?
Kermit the Frog going to be speaking and delivering the commencement speech at the University of Maryland, College Park at SECU Stadium, May 21st. Let's see here. Speaking of graduation, is a big commitment for Kermit the Frog.
Commitment.
It seems that his creator, Jim Henson, graduated from Maryland back in 1960. Now, Kermit is quoted as saying, "Nothing could make these feet happier than to speak at the University of Maryland. I just know the class of 2025 is going to leap into the world and make it a better place. So if a few encouraging words from a frog can help, then I'll be there."
Dude, your Kermit sounded like he was going through puberty a little bit, and then he had me convinced he was someone else. Then he came right back. It was awesome.
You know what he kind of turned into?
What?
Was Dan Wardell from, you ever watch the PBS State Fair show?
Oh, yeah.
He's the guy in the cape.
Yes.
Hey, everybody. I'm Dan Wardell. I'm here with Clifford, the big red dog.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Anyway, Maryland began teasing a green theme on Tuesday afternoon before announcing the big news of Kermit the Frog.
You know, let's be honest though. You'll never forget that commencement. You know, I mean, you can always, for the rest of your life, be like, wow, Kermit spoke at ours.
Yeah.
You know?
Kermit the Frog.
He fell off the podium 3 times and it sucked, but he was there, you know?
And you could see the guy behind.
Yeah, right.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, how does that work? That guy got to squat down behind that little...
How does he get on stage?
Yeah.
Do they like bring a big table out, the wheel out that he's like hiding under? And
this could be interesting. I like
anyway,
that. It does make me
thank
smile.
Jay Dennis at Bridalwood Midwest Insurance for bringing us our good news.
I'm getting called out in the comments now.
Oh, what's going on? Nasty Neil?
Yep.
Just try what?
I think taking down Anthony Schilling.
Oh, yeah. I think he's calling you out for a street fight right out here on Main Street.
Yeah.
Let's go to the files of law and disorder. In some... this could happen around here.
Okay.
An armed man allegedly robbed 2 Amish buggies in western Pennsylvania, according to police. Authorities received a report of an armed robbery in Mercer County. Again, this is Pennsylvania, approximately 8 p.m. on Thursday. One victim reported, I can't do a good Amish.
Don't try. Don't. I'm sorry, but how
the Yoder and the Millers and all. One victim reported that while he was in a buggy, a vehicle approached him from the front and stopped.
Oh.
A male then approached the buggy, pointed the firearm at him, and demanded he give him his wallet. The buggy operator handed over his wallet. The suspect got back into his vehicle and fled. Now, a similar occurrence also happened on a nearby road. The other person said, while in his buggy, the small black sedan drove beside him, told him to stop, and demanded his wallet. This guy actually refused to give up his wallet, and the black sedan drove away. So if you see a black sedan that slows down for Amish buggies, that's the guy. That's the guy.
And in the same token here, kids, that wasn't a story told to you so you could be like, oh, wait, what? That sounds like fun. Idiot kids. That's messed up.
We've got a bonus file of law and disorder. A man living in Portland.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is a follow-up to a story we had yesterday, I believe.
Okay.
The guy with that has somebody dropping off the pee, the bottles of urine.
Oh,
the
yeah.
big bottles of urine.
Yeah.
So a guy living in Portland, wondering why and who is putting gallons of urine in his recycling bin. So evidently the guy has actually quit putting out his bin.
Oh.
The peer, the urinator, has moved on to using the neighbor's garbage bins instead. The guy is quoted saying, I don't know why he's hitting the same location so many times. Let's see here. Van Dunn has captured surveillance video of the man getting out of his car, placing the bottles of urine. And we're not talking like water bottles. We're talking like big things of pee. And placing them in the recycling bin. So videos are too grainy and too hard to tell who it is.
First of all, why didn't you start by putting them in the neighbors to begin with instead of your own? But dude, just dump it. Just go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's go to the duh.
Duh.
I mean,
Duh.
More duh.
Yeah.
More duh than usual. Let's go to the duh. The mayor. Whoops. This was a whoopsie.
No.
The mayor of one of North Carolina's largest cities resigned after an investigation into him mistakenly sending a lewd video to the city attorney. Yeah. He sent the video minutes after the two had a telephone call discussing a police officer's suicide. Now, Ross, let's see here. I don't know who Ross is. Oh, Ross, the mayor, asked the attorney to delete the video, not to watch it, and to keep the incident between them. The mayor told an interviewer that he had recorded the video at home during a lunch break and meant to send it to his romantic partner not
Oh,
the
it
attorney.
wasn't even meant for...
He said it was a, quote, sexy video for his girlfriend.
Oh, no. Oh, that's even worse.
Let's see here. Yeah. So the investigator found Ross's conduct, quote, directly caused somebody else's inability to work in an environment free from unreasonable sexual harassment and created an offensive work environment.
So it had nothing to do with the mayor. It was just a dumb luck that it got sent to the mayor. Oh.
Well, the mayor sent it.
Or whatever.
The mayor
yeah.
was the one sending
But
it.
yeah, wrong person. Just, oh.
He was doing a little hanky-panky video for someone else and accidentally
I'll
sent
tell
it
you,
to the wrong
that's why you
person.
got to double check before you hit send. I'm serious. You learn your lesson.
Sometimes you just have to remember to hit send.
Well, true. That would be my problem. Yeah, I don't have the problem of sending it to the wrong person because I never send it to anybody.
You type it out and then you just don't send
I
it.
did it again last night to someone. Yes. I did it, and this morning I'm like, oh, I never hit send. You're in my thoughts. That's about
Thoughts
it.
and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. Let's take our last break of the day, and we'll wrap things up right after this. The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Hey, we thank Brothers Market for being our headline sponsor. Yes, we enjoy their new ad here on Steve Shetler Media. Brothers Market, our headliner, and of course, Oski Dental sponsors our studios. Okay, so we got a few more things to get to today. We have more than we thought we had, because I forgot to talk about our Iowa Music Showcase, which, believe it or not, is tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday already.
I tell you what, these weeks are flying.
Time flies when you're having a good time.
Before long, we're going to be old.
We are. It's going to catch up with us. We're going to start losing our hair and turning gray and getting fat.
I know.
Fat and lazy. Whew. But anyway, tomorrow we're going to get fatter by eating lunch at Barnwired in Sigourney after the Iowa Music Showcase. That'll be from 11:30 to noon tomorrow with Drew Fry. Drew's got a brand new song out there, just released it overnight. So if you want to follow Drew Fry on Facebook, wherever else he is on social media, you can check him out. Get prepared for the show tomorrow. We're going to get to know him. We're going to get to know him together. I've never met this guy in person, so Drew Fry coming tomorrow.
I appreciate those. I really do. I appreciate those actual showcases because it's new to everybody. Yeah, not necessarily more, but they are fun because it's just real, raw, and in your face.
I'm just going to start off the show and be like, who are you?
Yeah, be like, dude, what do you do? What's your name? And play me a song, man.
Play it now. Play it good.
Play it now.
Don't suck.
Yeah, please don't.
Drew Fry tomorrow. Be there in person. Be part of our live studio audience. If we have a studio, can you call us? No, we can't call it a studio. Be part of our
live
Barnwired audience at Barnwired and or watch it live on Facebook, YouTube, or listen to it in podcast form. Yes, we do put a lot of things on podcast, the morning show, the Iowa Music Showcase, and the sports section. So Drew Fry tomorrow is our guest. Then on Saturday, we've got the sports section. Sports. At Barn Wired. Starts at 8 a.m. Jenny Hobbs, hopefully she's over her sickness. We don't want her to be down with the sickness.
Right. Last week she was down with the sickness.
Jenny Hobbs, our host. I know we've got Tatum Bell. Well, I'll get another guest or two. Don't you worry. Sports.
System bar.
Yay, God.
That's what it was. I was trying to remember what's the finish. That was...
The game was played on Sunday,
right in my backyard.
Jesus was the quarterback, and Moses was the guard.
The angels in the choir let out a mighty yell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, was it? So guys from hell, go with God, stay with God. Rah, rah, siskumba. Yay, God. All right.
Wow, that was interesting.
Bible school flashback. We'll talk sports Saturday morning.
Yeah,
maybe we'll do that cheer for you.
There you go.
Live and in person. Is that most everything else? Did we get through everything now? We should probably take one last look at our forecast. We're going to go over to the media lab, the weather lab, for our weather. That would be me. With meteorologist Nasty Neil Crott. Nasty?
I really don't like that nickname at all.
What up, Nasty?
Nasty, I'll go with that. The weather, brought to you by the Garden Gate. So here's your last look, everybody. Today, increasing clouds, 56 for a high. Breezy out there a little bit, anyway. 20-mile-per-hour gusts. Mostly cloudy tonight, low around 40. Showers tomorrow, mainly afternoon. Increasing clouds, a high near 53. Tomorrow night, more showers before 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy, a low around 40. And mostly cloudy on Saturday with a high near 51 and breezy.
It ain't easy being breezy. And as we're about to sign off, we do have 43 degrees here in downtown Sigourney. Weather always brought to us by the Garden Gate. Hey,
yeah.
That about does it for today.
Yeah.
Coming up tomorrow, it's a Friday. We don't have any guests lined up for tomorrow.
We don't?
Nobody.
Oh.
I think Drew Fry will be calling in at 8.
Tomorrow would be your chance to come in and promo something, or
we'll throw this out there. If you're a sponsor of this show or Steve Shuttler Media in any way, you can always be a guest on the show.
Yeah.
You know, we've got the guest table. If there's something going on in the community, and it's not like some paid thing, you know, where people have, unless you're advertising with me and it's a paid thing,
right,
you can be on. If it's a paid thing and you're not advertising,
you gotta be careful.
So if it's a community type of an event, church event, you know, you got Bible school coming up, you got whatever going on, you want to come in and chat about it, let the community know about it, be aware, let me know. Get a hold of me. We'll have you on as a guest.
Also, as a guest, I mean, even if you don't have much to talk about, Steve and I like food.
Yeah.
So bring us in some goodies.
It's not hard to make us happy.
Yeah, it really is.
And we're not talking just Sigourney either. We're talking the surrounding area. So we're located in Sigourney, but if you're Keota, like a Tri-County resident, Oskaloosa, had a little hiccup there. Maybe you're from Ottumwa.
Yeah.
Possibly Cardinal. Maybe Eddyville. Albia? Do I hear Albia? What?
I heard something.
North English? South English?
You know,
Webster? Hayesville?
If you give us enough heads up, I don't care if you're from New York City.
What?
Bring me a big old piece of that pizza.
Okay.
Because you know, if they come from New York, they will be sponsors before they leave.
Oh,
they'll be like, look at this show. This is amazing. We got to be a part of it.
God bless you, Neil Crott.
No problem.
Hey, we're out of here. We'll
That
see
it?
you. See you tomorrow.
See you on Friday.
Bye.